Welcome back to my Animal Only challenge. Last time we cleared the prologue of the game, and because I recorded so much footage before Christmas and couldn't really edit another video because of the holidays, we will speedrun through my footage so I can catch up in like the next two videos hopefully. To continue the main story, we need to reach adventure rank 15, which took me some time, so I'll only cover the interesting parts, which includes the summonings. Once you reach adventure rank 10, you will get 10 wishes for the standard banner, and I was also able to do a single pull on the limited banner. It was really lucky that we got our Farazan 2C1. The constellation alone doesn't do that much for her, but of course we're gonna need it to reach her better constellations. I was hoping to get a good weapon from the standard banner. The chance to get an animal character is quite low, but at least most of the weapons will be an upgrade for us at some point. But not this one, of course. There is only one animal polearm user, and I'm pretty sure that even if we get him, this polearm wouldn't be that good on him. So at least for now, it's useless to us, and probably will be for a long, long time. And just to let you know, I may have missed a few single pulls here and there, but you shouldn't have missed anything important. On my way to adventure rank 15, I found this quest, and this was a bit of a challenge. You need to go to 3 different literal camps, fight the enemies, and then unlock and activate the respective seal. The problem is, we need to swirl the correct element to finish the quest. The first literal camp was quite easy. We just needed to defeat some enemies and there was a campfire nearby, so I used it to my advantage, burned myself and swirled pyro with our traveler. The second camp was more of a challenge. You see, there are hilichurls with electro arrows nearby, and this time we need to swirl electro. It could have been as easy as that. But, of course, there's a catch. The electro seal is surrounded by water, so even if we get ourselves affected by electro, the water will instantly trigger a reaction. I tried to stand on a rock, hoping it would be enough to stay out of the water, but this didn't work out. I was about to give up, to be honest, but as a last effort I tried this. So, 2 seals done, 1 more to go. This time we need to swirl cryo after we finish this challenge. Thankfully we have to fight cryo slimes. But only for the first half. The second wave of enemies cannot affect my traveler with cryo. Maybe it could work if my team were strong enough to defeat the remaining enemies faster, but yeah. I searched the area for any cryo enemy, but there was none nearby. Eventually I had to give up. For now. There is a way we could still complete this quest, but it will take some time. And thankfully, we don't need to destroy the last barrier to get to this Animorculus though. Oh, and this might not be so important, but we've unlocked commissions and the first commission I got lets me bully Timmy, so why not? To gain more experience, I started Kaya's quest, and long story short, it was really easy. There was one part where we needed cryo, but as you can see, this was no problem at all. After I finished his quest, I got straight to Amber's quest. This one would have been a challenge, but did I already say that I'm really glad we got Farazan? In the domain we need a bow character, and because we can't use Amber, Farazan was really a lifesaver. With this out of the way, and a little bit of grinding, I reached adventure rank 15 and could ascend my characters for the first time. Which also means 3 standard banner wishes. But before we get to this, I'll throw in a few pulls I did throughout this session. It felt a little bit like the game was mocking me with giving me this weapon for my non-existing sucrose, but we will get her sooner or later, so I'm not complaining. Since the pulls you saw just a second ago, a few hours had passed for me at this point in time. I actually forgot that I pulled the weapon and thought I was about to hit the 4-star pity. Sadly, after I checked my summoning history, I saw that I might not get a 4-star anytime soon. But let me tell you, what we got was quite the surprise. On my main account, I would have been really happy to get him, but on this account, he is useless to us. At least we did get a 4-star early on, and I could get one last standard banner wish. But what are the odds that we could get something useful in this last wish? Yeah. Maybe you might remember what I said on the previous episode, that I'm already too invested in this account. Now you might know why. Now we can finally continue the Archon quest, but I decided to get some experience because sooner or later we will need it. There is this domain where we can learn more about the reactions in-game, and as far as I know, we can only clear the elemental trial for the swirl reaction. I didn't even know if I could finish this one, to be honest, because it seemed like we can't swirl anything with just sucrose, but we just needed her elemental burst. After that, I wanted to do Lisa's quest, and it seemed to be going really well. But after our date with Lisa came to an end, we had to enter this domain, and it didn't seem like we could do this one the normal way. I didn't have the time or patience to find some other way, so we will try this some other time. But surely we can finish Xiangling's quest, am I right? Of course not. As soon as we entered the domain, it was clear to me that this one would also be tried another time. At that time, I didn't even know what a mistake it was to play Xiangling's quest up to this point, because now, for some reason, we can't use co-op mode. Surely we won't need this anytime soon, right? Right? Now, I just wanted to finish the second part of the Mondstadt Archon quest, but I don't know what to show you from this quest. Literally everything is so non-relevant. No wonder I forgot most of the Mondstadt Archon quest. So I'll just show you some bits of it in the background while I end my video. I just wanted to let you know that next time I'll probably stream or upload my altough summonings on my main account. I have like 250 wishes for him right now, and I'm so hyped for him. I also plan to completely include everything that happened in the last few weeks on this account in my next video, so stay tuned! And thanks to everyone who watched this video, I really appreciate it. So bye! Until next time!